Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my thoughts on the latest 2 episodes of Good Behavior on TNT, which was Because I'm Mrs. Claus, and I think it's a sign. So yeah, I did a review of the season 2 premiere, a few weeks ago, and I meant to do more videos on it since, but for some reason I fell behind, and I just wanted to do a video to partially make up for that. Because honestly, Good Behavior is one of the absolute best shows on TV right now, on any network, on any streaming service. Good Behavior. It deserves a ton more viewers. It's just such a well acted, well put together drama. It's very engaging. A very well done and entertaining story all around, I think. Led by Michelle Dockery's performance, with everyone else, Juan Bato, he does a great job too. It's just a great show. And as far as the latest 2 episodes, Because I'm Mrs. Claus, I thought was a lot of fun. Of course, that moment is iconic, which is why I put it in the thumbnail. Just the way Letty is able to maneuver situations like that with a little girl, and she sort of tricked her and played it into her hand a little bit purposely, and that was just great. Because she was aware, she was pretty sure there was no Santa, but Letty is able to, because she had seen their information and everything, know her name mysteriously, so maybe she was Mrs. Claus. Or maybe she is a magician, right, as we've seen at the end of the last episode. And I know I didn't really put this in the title or in the thumbnail, but I also really liked the second episode, I Want You to Leave a Personal Eye for Once. I just like that whole setup in the woods, with... why am I suddenly drawing it? With, Javier, he had to, he had that kill order in the woods, basically, or that hit that he was supposed to get into. And Letty was in there trying to stop him, but in my opinion, the guy definitely deserved it, with the way he, Javier manipulated him to walk off the ledge and everything, because he had apparently raped a girl, so, I didn't really mind Javier's actions there. I know I keep butchering his name, don't I? Before these past 2 episodes, I wasn't sure, if I was liking it better than Season 1. Not that Season 2's bad or anything. Just because Season 1 was so good, I was like, okay, it's good, but, won't be able to match Season 1, which I understand. But with these past 2 episodes, I think it's really on track again. I love the Because I'm Mrs. Claus episode, the whole hotel setup with them going out with Rob and, of course, Letty's mother, Estelle. But then when they're actually, captured at the end of the episode, with the guy who supposedly was, stalking Estelle, only for him to turn out to be a younger FBI agent. I didn't really see coming. Javier had suspicions that there's a guy looking for him, trying to kill him, and there probably still is. It's probably going to be a focus now that they're out. I think in a couple episodes or so. But it turned out to be a setup by Mr. Woodhill's FBI agent. Of course, Terry Kinney's character. Lashifer, and Dowd's character, trying to be set up by her. They actually take him into this, pretty fancy vehicle for an FBI agent. And I just thought the whole setup of them being on the road and being forced to stay in a hotel due to the weather and, down trees and, flooding and everything was a really good setup. It really allowed for a lot of good, character back and forths. It was really engaging. Now, besides this, I don't think they should have Letty and Javier get captured again or taken into custody again for quite a while, because in a show like this, you don't want moments like that to eventually lose their impact. And I feel like if they get in situations like this and then get out too many times, it will, again, like I said, lose its impact. But it worked here, because you find out that Lashiver, this is more of a personal vendetta for her. She's kind of going off the books, to pursue this kind of obsession of hers. But as they're staying there, whether she says it or not, she grows to like Letty and Javier in certain ways. Along with it being Estelle's setup, to have Javier, captured. I was definitely pissed at her there, but you get her perspective a little bit, I suppose, due to her wanting the best for Letty under it all, and Jacob, she didn't think them keeping up with the serial killer is a really good idea for him in the long run, which I get. But there's just an undeniable bond and love between Javier and Letty that they're not going to really let each other go at this point. Especially now with Jacob actually being in school and everything, which I was surprised that went that far, and looks like he'll actually make it, so that's good. Like I said, I just like the episode with them being in the hotel. I did think Letty was going to get away, with Javier sort of letting her go off without freeing him, for Jacob's sake, because they had thought it was too risky at that point. But with Christian's help, Letty is able to convince Lashiver eventually to, she's able to sort of like look deeper into her personal feelings about her job and the organization she's with and everything. That she has more of a grudge against her not getting her due or her credit supposedly, and she wants this money for herself that they had left at the hotel. So now they're organizing a job together to get that money. Which I guess Letty is going to become a drag queen next week or something. I don't know. But it was just a great episode. I love the dynamic between all the characters. I don't think there's an actress out there who could have played Letty any better than Michelle Dockery has. She's just phenomenal. Juan Bautista, like I said, is excellent. Again, the family with the dynamics of his side of the family is getting more interesting, I think. I'm excited to see how that plays out. I could talk endlessly about this, all the little details in the show. Just again, I highly recommend it. It's really well paced, it's very engaging, very well acted. I can't say enough about it. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the end game is to the show. I hope they get a season 3. Now, this is the kind of show I don't think it should go on for seasons. I feel like it should be more of like a 4 or 5 season type of thing. But I at least hope it gets to season 3. It really is one of the best shows on TV that's not getting really any attention, unfortunately. But definitely check it out if you haven't. I don't know why you will watch this review if you haven't, but I just want to give it as much credit as I can. And I will try to review it each week from now on. It's just too good to ignore. I honestly think it's better at what it's doing than what The Walking Dead's doing right now. I know it's weird shows to compare, but again, the way I said it is Good Behavior is better at what it is than The Walking Dead is at what it is at this point. Just in terms of their genres and their own stories and everything, but The Walking Dead isn't off to a bad start, by the way, but I shouldn't compare them the whole video, but yeah, Good Behavior is just great, so yeah. I definitely give both these episodes above a 9 out of 10 at least, by the way. They're just that good. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.